Hey family, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the portal of alignment. I hope you guys had a beautiful day. Yes, I just hope your day was beautiful. Hopefully you poured into yourself today, because if you don't pour into you, you don't have the capacity to pour into anybody else. Okay. I was told to come on here because somebody needs a pick-me-up. Okay, maybe you've been having a shitty day, and I know what I just said in the beginning of the reading, but I just feel this energy where, I don't know, somebody's either anxious about something not going right, or this is like something didn't go as expected and you can't see the plan. But just because you don't see the answer does not mean that one don't exist. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, I'm here, we're testing your faith. Okay, somebody here could be going through some type of financial crisis or some type of financial trouble, or it's like you want to be able to provide for something here that's coming up, and you don't know if you'll have the money, or you don't know if something will show up on time. Okay, something about improvising is very significant. Okay, yeah, improvising. What can I do to make a difference? Okay, if something don't fall through, but the gag is it is gonna fall through. Okay, I'm also getting this energy of belief. Wow, as I said that's the first word I seen on this card. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? We're gonna go ahead and take it out, because I was channeling the energy anyway. And do I believe I'm worthy? All right, you are worthy. Okay, feathers could be significant orbs. It could be saying a lot of spiritual. I almost just said spiral, but I didn't almost just say spiral. So something here is spiraling. You feel like you might be spiraling out of control, but I'm just getting this energy of a lot of spiritual activity going on around you. It's a lot of things that you don't see that's contributing to the progress, but I don't know, you getting anxious about something, and anxiety causes resistance because it makes the universe believe that you don't actually believe that it'll come through for you. Universe, God, whatever you want to call it. All right. But yeah, I just want to be respectful of what everybody else got to say. I mean, what? Okay, so I feel like that's significant, respectful of what everybody else got to say. I get this energy where somebody could be trying to, it's like you care about what somebody think about something here. I'm hearing, would she like this or would he like this? Okay, this could be a gift. Okay, I'm also hearing too, you are the gift, and you're asking yourself if someone is gonna like you. Okay, I'm hearing they're gonna love you. Okay, remember that you match what you think, you match how you feel. Okay, it's not to say that if you've been on this journey, it's so funny because I thought that sage went out and the smoke is still there, but it's like I could barely see it. It's reminding me of spirit. Okay, from the sage, I thought this shit was out, my boy. But if you can see it, I probably gotta move it around. I can see it a little bit on the camera, but it's almost non-existent. So I'm hearing like spirit is present. Okay, you're being purified at this time, purified from the inside out. Okay, something about acne or pores or something coming out. Okay, I'm getting like dandruff as well, some type of purge within your crown, some type of purge. Yeah, and it may be affecting your skin. Okay, somebody could also be doing some type of detox. This could be like a liver detox or some type of detox here. Okay, and I also feel like this is energetically, something about energetically cleaning you. Okay, and on whom am I placing the blame right now? And I'm feeling some type of resistance with this card specifically, because I feel like on whom somebody here don't want to take responsibility or accountability for something that they did. Now, this could be you, this could be somebody else. All right, but that's the energy that I'm getting. Resistance to accountability here. All right, and accountability is not always bad. Okay, you could just own who you are, take accountability for who you are and where you are with the decision that you made. And I'm specifically picking up on decisions in regards to your faith, like a faith decision. It wasn't something that was bad. All right, it was something that was good for you, but people might be feeling like it was bad for them, because I feel like you had to snatch your heart away. You had to snatch away from some type of energy, and you had to do it. I'm hearing in all fairness. I'm seeing the justice card. Okay, something here was exposed, and you had to stand on business, point blank, period. Okay, you ain't give a fuck who heart it broke, because it freed you. I'm also getting this energy of freedom from a heartbreak. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. Right into an energy. All right. I'm getting something about an energy shift here. I just saw the 6 of Wands with the World card. Like someone is being seen for who they are. Someone is being seen for what they offer. Someone is being seen for all the right reasons, okay? Somebody who you could have prayed to have this energy, but it was like aligning you to why do you want to be seen? Okay, why do you want to be heard? Why do you want this clout? Is it for good reasons or for superficial reasons? Okay, something about weighing out options here when it comes to decisions, mentality, clarity is what I'm hearing. All mental. Excuse me. Okay, and I did see the throat chakra earlier, and I guess that was a sign that I should have read out that card. Something about your speech, communicating. Okay, I'm hearing telepathic communication, but I'm also getting this energy of communication and speaking to people. Okay, I'm also hearing, how are you communicating with yourself? What are you telling yourself? Okay, on this journey of healing, some days it's going to be the happiest days of our life. We feel so free, so grounded. But other days it's not going to be like that. That's just like saying the planetary alignments is always the same. It's not. What goes on outside of this earth, this school that surrounds us on a worldwide scale, also affects you individually, whether you believe it or not. But I ain't never known the atmosphere not to affect the people. Just because the atmosphere is thousands of miles away don't mean that it don't have an effect on you. Okay, so sometimes it's not even you. It's other people's rejections. And that's the beauty of you learning how to transmute energy, because when you recognize that that's not my thoughts, that's not how I think, that's not how I want to move, you got the power to change those thoughts instead of sitting in them and allowing them to be embodied and allowing them to become you. Okay, I'm hearing pick me up. Your angels are around you. Yeah, something about your heart chakra is very significant. Somebody went through a lot when it came to love. Okay, when it came to relationships, people that they love. I'm hearing something about twins. I'm hearing twin chakras as well. So this could be like a twin flame or soul mate connection here. You were meant to be in a divine connection. Both of you guys are being divinely guided. Okay. I keep hearing pick me up, like somebody needs a word here. I'm hearing Apostle Paul, something about an apostle. Okay. I'm getting the vibes of church, like somebody being in some type of environment where someone is speaking to them and is motivating them. Okay, this could even be you. All right, this could definitely be on the internet as well. Okay, I'm also hearing something about discernment when it comes to what you're looking at on the internet, specifically readers. And I try not to be that reader, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't worried about nobody else and what they doing. If your intentions ain't good, that's between you and God. Okay, but I'm just getting like, people look at readings like therapy, because if you tap into the right frequency, it definitely is. I can relate to that. But if you are looking at somebody or ingesting information from people that don't really got good intentions when they doing what they doing, then you don't understand how much of that weight that you're taking on for that person. If you see what I'm saying. Okay, whoever you are, you're very, very angelic. Okay, something about the color green is significant. Green, I'm also seeing money. Okay, so something about your money is about to go up. All right, let me put these tarot cards down, because this was supposed to come second, but I just got a little, you know. Okay, it says, what do I believe about money? Back to the basics is what I'm hearing. Something about a foundation. I'm also hearing fundamental. Okay, something is vital. How you think, the way you move, and also the people that you have surrounded around you. Okay, is vital to your currency, how you flow. Is your water murky, dirty, or is it crystal clear? Okay, something about, I'm hearing a self-cleaning oven. Obviously, anytime I hear that, I think about the vagina. All right, the womb. Okay, your body in a purging effect. Back to purging. Something about purging here. I'm getting a lot of energy surrounding crying. All right. I'm also getting purging. Something about the circulation of money. It has to go out in order to come in. You can't hold on it so tight, because that tells the universe that you don't have enough. But you don't want to vibrate on that energy. You want to vibrate on the energy of wealth. I'm plentiful. Just because you can't see the plenty don't mean it's not there. It's a lot of things we don't see. It's a lot of energies that work behind us that we don't see. The spiritual realm is something we don't see. Okay, some people can obviously speak to the dead, and some people can obviously see certain things, especially like the corner of your eye and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, it's an invisible force that works with you, but there are also invisible forces that work against you. And you can't see your thoughts, but you can feel them. So don't work against yourself, okay? You got to believe in your worth. Yes, you're worthy. You are whatever the fuck you think you are, okay? Whatever you think you are, that's what it is. Vulnerability is significant, okay? Somebody could be very afraid to be vulnerable with their heart, all right? I'm hearing pour your heart into it. It's going to help somebody. I'm speaking to somebody here who got some type of platform. You do something where people can see it. Okay, these people that's watching you, they celebrate you in your vulnerability. Why? Because you're teaching them how to be vulnerable. You're teaching them that it's okay. I got this platform. I'm on the world. You know, you may have a lot of followers. You might got 2 or 3 channels. You know what I'm saying? Your vulnerability is vital. Okay, I'm speaking to somebody, all right? I could definitely be speaking to a prophet, a prophetess, priest, high priestess, high priestess. Something about your rank is very high. Your intuition be very on point. Stuff that you said, you couldn't even believe you got the answer right, or you got, you know what I'm saying? I'm also getting to, I could be speaking to somebody where your intuition helped you in school as well. Okay, even when you didn't know the answer, your spirit led you to the right answer. Okay, and I'm talking about schoolwork, but you know my mind. I ain't even gonna say I be trying, but my mind break down any scenario you give me in so many ways. Like, it's giving multifaceted is what I'm hearing. All right, I'm also hearing be open to many possibilities, not just the ones that you've only seen. So, all right, it's like my mom moving faster than my mouth, okay? And you know what's so funny? I bit my tongue before I got on this camera. One doing one chewing shit. I wasn't chewing a motherfucking thing. All I was trying to do was breathe out, and I bit my tongue. So I just get this energy of hold it. Like, not hold your emotions, but your moves. You don't tell what your right hand, what your left hand doing type shit. Even though they're on the same body and they working together, not everything should be revealed at once. Okay? And it's something so special about keeping what you got cooking to yourself. Because eventually, motherfuckers gonna start smelling it. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, I just saw the Emperor card. But wow, look. As I said that, he want to come out, baby. Let me put this back up right. All right, you definitely walked away from some type of sexual relationship here where you were pouring your heart into something and somebody only wanted a good time. And I feel like this person was very childish. They did not know how to communicate, okay? And they were very fearless at what they do. They acted like you was nothing. They may have acted like you weren't worth saving, or you weren't worth their time, or you weren't worth the settlement, okay? This could be in regards to something legally, but you're going to win that case is what I'm hearing. But the settlement, as in settling down with you, because this person wanted to have a good time. They wanted to have fun. I'm getting a very mouthy, somebody who want to hear, no, you got to say, but got everything to say. Or they just don't want to hear the everything you got to say, because they was only coming for a good time, not an emotional, real connection. Whoever this person is, they're suffering right now without you. They realized that it's like they attracted somebody and they really couldn't believe who you were because they weren't used to it. And now that you're going, they realize, damn, I really wasn't used to that. It's like awakening them in some way. But that don't mean you should backpedal, because this person is going forward, not backwards. You see what I'm saying? 14:47 on the clock. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? With that, I'm just getting this energy of just embodying it. All right, it's definitely easier said than done. It took me a long time to, I ain't even gonna say it took a long time to get it. It just took a lot of repetition. And I'm still working on my repetition and believing in certain things. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna learn everything overnight. It's not possible. Imagine getting a lot overnight. How heavy that would be on your spirit, on your mind. Okay, I did see the Page of Swords, or something about studying. Either you're studying something or someone is studying you, or both. Okay, I'm hearing magnificent. All right. Okay, I just had I had a conversation in my head with spirit, like, I keep hearing pick me up, like give me a pick me up message, and I'm trying to figure out where was I motivational in this message, right? And I heard you just reminding greatness what greatness is. Okay, that is motivational. Also, I just channeled off of that. Believe in yourself. If you being spiritually and divinely guided towards something, believe it. It ain't gonna keep coming up in your psyche for no reason. You see how I just questioned my guidance? And that's okay. It's okay to question your guidance. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't get caught up in the hype of saying don't question God. Why not? A God wouldn't want you to be confused. Ask questions. Demand answers. Show off the power that you have while remaining humble. That's real power. No matter how much you go up, I just feel like I'm speaking to somebody who still will remain humble. You will remain neutral. You will never be too high in the sky, but never be too low on the ground. You get what I'm saying? A thumbs up in the comments if you understand. But yeah. And I just feel like in that in that little moment that I just had with you, my spirit team, and myself, I feel a little nudge of growth. Not only within me, but this is for you. I'm sharing this growth with you. Okay, I'm hearing Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay, money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as a part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. If you got a screenshot that, go ahead, darling. Today's soul action. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fill in the blank. The blank is being filled. Okay. I am grateful. Not necessarily to money, but to God for the flow of money because, all right, tweak it how you want. I also feel like that's important as well. It's important for you to make things fit for you because this is your reality. Who cares what anybody else got to think? And it's not to be mean, but it's to be real. Who gives a fuck? They got to go home with their thoughts. They got to go home with their beliefs. They got to move on in life with how they feel about you and about everything else. Why should you attach your energetic force to that? When you could just be you and people appreciate you for showing up how you are. Like I always say, you never know who you changing, who you're inspiring, who you're enlightening. With you just being you. You being you changes the world. You know how many people are afraid to be vulnerable? You know how many people are afraid to be authentic? Wouldn't know what authentic is, wouldn't know what it means if they looked it up and saw the definition. Because of this fear to be different. I dare you to be different. I dare you. Be different. Be you. Be the love that you exude. Be the power. Be the light. When people try to shut you down, that's their problem. That's something that they're insecure about themselves. Don't allow them to project that energy on you, and you soak it in like the empath you are. And now you going home with doubts. Now you afraid. And open your mind. I'm not just talking about this to people. What about the knowledge that you know? The things that you've learned and allowed them to become true to you. Sometimes you have to question your own truth. Because there's you, your version, there's what really happened, and then there's somebody else's perspective. Do you believe you're worthy? You should. Something about fingerprints is very significant. Okay, you are worthy. You are deserving, and you are loved. You see how they got that in cap letters, motherfucker? Okay, start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt of. I love that. Ooh. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Baby, you was born with this motherfucking crown. Fuck being bought and paid for. Ain't no physical thing in this world could amount out to your worth, your beauty, your divinity. That was a quote by Maya Angelou, by the way, even though I just channeled off it a little bit. Okay, somebody's name could be Maya. I'm hearing May. Okay, May could be a middle name. I'm hearing Angela. All right, Angel. Herman. Okay, Spanish names could be very significant. I'm also hearing Fernando. Hey, man, listen. Excuse me. Something about Spain is also very significant. Okay, I'm hearing something about a PBA card. So some type of connection with the police could be very significant. Okay, TV shows, series, action movies, action shows. Today's so action. That's funny. So something about action in your life. Okay, I'm hearing I need some action. Somebody could be bored. I did see the 4 of Cups. But I feel like you're just in this period of rest. Okay, like I said, just because you can't see the answer don't mean it ain't there. Okay, you're going through this purging effect, this clearing out of the mind. Okay, clearing out certain people, certain thought patterns. Okay, clearing out bad attachments. I try to stay away from saying negative because I understand that a negative and a positive is just a charge. Okay, it's a different frequency, but we need it. It's also, in the chemistry world, actually good, and the positive is actually bad. So when I learned that, I'm like, something about wordplay, spelling in the words, using words to your advantage, working around the dysfunction or working around some type of restriction here. So this is giving me like some bars or barbed wires put up and you dismantle them. I'm seeing somebody do it with their mind though, not even with their hands. It's something about inner power. Okay, I just was took to a whole nother world. I'm hearing blast off as well. Okay, got a blast. So something about Jimmy Neutron could be very significant. Okay, it says for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Fuck yeah, you feel worthy. Why you think you thought it? Oh, okay. Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. You worthy of it all. Even the shit that you don't see. The stuff that you ain't think you needed. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of protection. I don't care what you think you did, that you think God didn't, that you're afraid. Like somebody here could be just afraid, or you feel guilty when you pray because you feel like you only pray when you're in a time of need. Stop. Why not just, anytime you're talking to yourself, you're talking to God. So you always praying, baby. All right. Or commanding. All right. Loose yourself from them chains. Escape from the limitations. Stop trapping yourself in your own bondage. This is a reminder, even though these 2 people, it's giving me one energy. It's giving me one energy because both energies is tied up and bonded. But you notice the chains on the neck is loose. Oh, shoot. I hope they don't try to... Oh, God. Because her titties is out, boy. Okay, somebody could have found solace in having sex. Or that's the only time you ever felt loved or wanted or something like that. But there's some type of energy within your root chakra and your sacral chakra. Like you're breaking yourself from these chains. Yeah, somebody just giving it out. Girl, throw that wham in the circle. But I just feel like there's some type of divine order here. And it ain't nothing to be afraid of or ashamed of. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Use it to your advantage. Teach your story to other people. Oh, this heavy energy that I'm picking up on right now. Trigger warning, okay? I'm getting something about prostitution or being sold. Okay, or being passed around here. Molestation, rape. I'm sorry. For my women here. Womb clearing. Womb cleaning is significant. Alright, yoni steams will help that. You also putting your hands on your sacral, on your womb, and speaking to her, filling her out, asking her how she doing. That void is consciousness. And if it wasn't, how do you think that we got here? Your womb is a void. It's an empty space where you go and you create. That's where your creativity and power come from. Okay? And just because I'm talking to a man here don't mean I ain't talking about your sacral too. But it's different for us women because you guys plug into us. So whatever y'all got going on is inserted when you insert yourself. And we hold on to that. How a man purged spiritually, girl? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't... You know what I'm saying? I know the basics, but when it comes to like stuff you can do like for personal care and hygiene, I don't know that part. Besides eating healthy, you know what I'm saying? That's a form of purging as well. Something about deodorant here. Somebody can't find a deodorant to match themselves. Use lemon or lime. Make your own deodorant. That shit gonna burn, I'm telling you. It gonna burn, but I guarantee you don't get musty. I know from experience. Okay. Keep working at it. Ooh, we only 27 minutes in. I don't know why I feel like I've been channeling for 40 minutes. Okay, something here feels like a long time or a long time coming. Alright, but let's move on to the next card. On whom am I placing blame on right now? It's time for you to release that guilt. It's time for you to release that shame. Okay, because you could be blaming yourself for something. Like I'm getting like somebody here you could have took a leap of faith and maybe you feel like the results aren't coming fast enough. So you feeling like you should jump ship. Like, damn, what did I do? No. Because who gonna be to blame when you start actually eating off it? Who gonna be to blame when your shit take off? You. So if you're gonna blame yourself for anything, point the blame in the good direction. Don't hold on to guilt. Don't hold on to what you feel like you should have did. Don't hold on to feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you're not enough. Also, for somebody here, stop blaming your parents for all of your mishaps. Have you ever considered their mishaps and what they didn't have? You don't really know your parents until you do. They have a whole life outside of when you came here. You never know what they've been through because most parents ain't gonna tell you the truth. For somebody here, you grew up faster than your guardians. And it was designed on purpose. Okay? It was designed that way on purpose. Yes, somebody here grew up faster than they were supposed to. Like you got a lot put on you at a young age. But use it to your advantage. Okay? And have grace on your parents to know that you don't know everything that they've been through. You don't know how they process things. And don't also take on their energy and allow their mishaps to be yours. Learn from them. Don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? For somebody here, you going through something with a parent where you want this person to know you don't blame them. But they won't even let you get to the point of saying it. Because as soon as you start opening your mouth, as soon as you start, they automatically get offended as if you're trying to offend them. And just like people's opinion can be left to themselves, your parents' own too. Because they had their own life. And God designed us to have separate journeys. Just because we're connected by blood don't mean that we connected by spirit, by journey. Okay? Somebody here, you're about to walk into some type of success. This could be in love or better partnerships here. Where people actually understand you. And it's coming in hot. I'm telling you. Be discerning though. I also see whoever's in this Knight of Swords energy using that sword to cut out all of this entrapment, this bondage energy, and to just allow the crown to flow, purging and letting go of things. But you still got them 2 of cups, and there they go right there. Okay, something about lions is significant, a pride. Okay, the number 2, Venus. You could be dealing with the Cancer, or you are a Cancer. Okay, this is water sign energy. I'm also hearing Gemini, Aquarius, air signs, Libra. Something about an air sign is very significant. Okay, Taurus as well, Aries. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. Did I not say that? In other words, you know what I'm saying? Just confirmation. All right. I'm also getting something about it's just confirmation. This is just confirmation. Everything I'm telling you, you already know. It's already embedded in you. I'm just reminding you to keep going. You are loved by the divine. You are protected by the divine. You are directed and escorted by the divine. Okay, someone here could have been an escort, but you still escorted by the divine. You don't know the energy, the impact that you gave those people in times that they needed it. Sometimes it was bigger than sex. It was about your energy. Everything that you ever put your energy on, it flourished. You've created life in spaces and places that were filled with death. But putting you first means that you don't get dragged down with it. You don't take on all of that energy. Whatever you take on, you transmute. You can do that with the power of your tongue. Okay? You just gotta believe. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Like I said earlier too. Start blaming yourself, but in a good way. You know what I mean? Transmute the energy. It says unknown. That unknown, fill it with your name. You can be known and unknown at the same time. Ain't that God? Everybody got a God. Everybody know God. Everybody say they feel God. Everybody, you know, not everybody, you know what I'm saying? But you know, majority of the world praise something as a God. Even if it's a substance. I don't know why I said that. But back to the unknown and being known. But guess what? You can't see God, but you know that motherfucker. All right. All right. Spirit said explain that too. You see how I just use God and the cuss word in the same. The universe, nature, God, your spirit team, they want you to be yourself. Stop boxing yourself. Who invented curse words? Who said that a cuss word was a curse word? I don't remember God saying that. I don't remember it. Intention is the truth behind words. You ain't mean no harm. And you know what I also noticed too? I did notice that people are way more receptive to cuss words when you're using in comedy, or you making somebody laugh. But when they get around certain settings or they in this certain mood, they have something, you know, even when they get mad, they might cuss and say, I'm sorry, but or they passionate about something. Bro, stop boxing yourself in what somebody else told you was a problem. Because if you're really in tune with you, you know that the universe don't care about that. And now that I mention it, God don't speak English. God speaks energy. And that's the same language you should be speaking. Fuck how you communicate with people. Allow your energy to flow. I show up, I show out, and God love me for it. No matter how I do it. He ain't saying what I should have did right, correcting me for all my mistakes. I'm being rewarded for doing it. It don't matter how. It's the intent. It's the effort. And that's what make it beautiful. That's what make you beautiful. That's what make us beautiful. Take responsibility on whom you are placing blame right now. Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you're going. That's a word right there. Okay, I'm getting something about shadows because I feel like I keep seeing shadows in my blinds, but they closed. So, excuse me. And there's a light right here, so there's no way. Excuse me. So I just feel like somebody's being led by the unknown. That's why that unknown is here. And if I said associate yourself with that unknown, dive into that void, that means you're being led by you, your spirit team, what you are connected to, not only within, not only without, but within. Okay? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it. Make the choice, because can't nobody force you. You can hear all this shit I'm saying, but if you don't apply it to your life, they say knowledge is power, but the execution of knowledge is where the power lie. Because you can know everything in the world, but if you're not following the power or executing a plan, putting things into action, believing what you're saying, what you reading, how you moving, then what's the point? You should have just stayed where you was. You see what I'm saying? Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Now, I agree with that 50-50. I agree with that. Even if you don't feel ready, you kind of, yeah. Your spirit feel ready. That's the reason you click this video. That's the reason why you feel the way you feel, because you're ready. But I just feel like consciously we be scared. Don't allow fear to consume you. Take it by the hand and walk in it with it. Walk in that shit with the fear. Do it scared. Show courage. That's real strength, when you can do something because you're being led by what you can't see, but you can feel it in your bones. You can feel it in your spirit. Okay, listen to your heart and you will be led. Point blank, period. Look, you're being guided through this upheaval angelically, divinely. Okay, what looked like a no for other people is a yes for you. I just saw the 10 of Pentacles, so something about family and something about money. All right. But I love you guys. I appreciate y'all for all y'all sweet comments. Thank you for all y'all likes. Hype me up in this bitch. Okay, it's Monday. They don't refresh the hypes, because you know we only get 3 a week. You know what I'm saying? Let me be one of them. And yeah, hopefully this video brought you closer to yourself, because that was my main intention. And make sure you do everything with love and honor and veneration. Ain't nothing wrong with you crying. Ain't nothing wrong with you being vulnerable. There's nothing wrong with you asking questions. There's nothing wrong with being alone. There's nothing wrong with being different. Nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. You're on the right track. You could be seeing ascending numbers a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4 type shit. 5, 6, 7, 8 type shit. Okay, I heard wealth. And I just heard sealed, as if the channel was closed. So that's it, you guys. I appreciate y'all again. If you want to book a personal, everything is in the description box. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.